Play the music.
Cue the music. Dumb. I wish we could hear it, because then we could
Yeah.
sing with it
Yeah, we need to sing.
badly.
Yeah, sing.
What's that? Is that your queen wave? What's this? What's this?
Hello, loyal
Oh,
subjects.
Jesus. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, should I?
Who invited her? Hi, everybody.
You think this is your life?
Yeah.
The Aussie live.
That's it. We're taking
Hey, we
over
could
the
take
world.
over. We
Yeah.
could take over and interview Betty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She didn't know that was going to happen.
That's fantastic.
If they've been
We
around
could
long
make
enough, they
yeah.
do.
We could
We
make
could
stuff
make
up.
some up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did
That'd be
you
fun.
know?
Hi, Erin.
Did you hear about the time that Betty ...
There we are. Big.
Oh, yeah.
What does it look like? Let me have a peek too. You can't peek without me
I need
peeking.
my hair done. My hair's all stuffed.
This is what it is.
Without me peeking.
My hair's all stuffed. Hang on. I can't do more than one thing at a time.
Hey, I can see you now.
Who? Us?
Yeah.
God. Might be better off.
I don't know why we're front and centre, but anyway.
Who sorted that out?
Congratulations.
You are the winner.
Yep.
Two ladies.
I'm going to leave that there so I can see you guys. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Wow.
Oh, God. So popular.
You think? Yeah.
Well, go on. Who's going to start?
You start.
I'm currently plaiting some yarn, and it's going to be some more ties to go on my pocket shawl.
Oh,
Oh,
show me that.
That's
Here's my
pretty.
shawl.
What yarn
And-
is that?
It's Creative Cakes. You get that at like those bargain stores.
Oh, that's really nice.
Have you ever been to Nightingale Superstore?
No, I don't get out.
Yeah, well, it's over my way. So anyway, it's really cheap there. It's worth going there if they're open.
That's beautiful.
So yeah, I'm using the plaited little ties to sort of connect the two sides together at the front of the pocket shawl. But one wasn't enough, so I'm just doing an extra set.
That's beautiful. You didn't show me that last one.
Yeah, I had
Was that in that massive bag that you brought in?
I had this, yeah, it was. I had one of this purple colour with this magenta in it and one of this black, and I was testing the pattern.
It's
so
beautiful.
I needed this weight of yarn to do the testing, so I just went, I'll just mix them together. I didn't think it would work, but it's another one of those things that you go, oh, it worked.
Yeah. I'm just doing a snowflake, but it's big. It's going to be queen size. It's just in acrylic. It's going to be massive. So lots of different blues and different greys. And
then I'm also just swatching up your yeah, that's your sweetheart. Yeah.
it's really nice cotton. Really
Yeah,
soft.
that's being done in a cotton.
That was Kathy Frost Sneed.
Well, we've got like over 10,000 users in our group.
I
Members
thought you were going to say 10,000 people on alive.
10,000 members in our group. I'm sure we can find a buddy.
Yes, absolutely. Whereabouts are you, Kathy?
No, I just mean
Hello.
in the 6-day kid blanket group.
Because it looks fun. Those two together look like they're having fun. We all need to have a buddy.
It's all an illusion. I can't stand her. I almost didn't let her in the house. Not true.
And it's not just a day visit, it's a sleepover.
That's it.
Woo!
Wow, a holiday.
Yeah.
Well, yes, actually.
Okay,
I've
they're
got to
saying,
babysit the animals.
can y'all hear me now? They're saying they can't hear me talking.
Yeah.
How's the
Uh-oh.
sound now?
That's-
I know we
It's 'cause
did
I'm
went
so
through all
loud.
this.
Yeah.
I know.
Is Erin?
When I saw Jenny and PETA together, I was like, it was just so heartwarming to see the two of you in the same space.
She
Made me
choked
feel
up a
so
bit. Did you
good.
hear it?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I
She
did.
did.
I
She
did.
seriously
You're
did.
kidding me.
I was like, oh,
Was
you're
that when I was
together.
restraining the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, whoever told me that I couldn't be heard. I think we're all good now with.
Yeah, that was Jessica.
Okay, thank you, Jessica. Oh,
Come on, Glynis, show us your goodies.
So show and
yeah,
tell. So
it's your turn.
this is a snowflake. Oh, hang on. Where's my camera? I can't. Oh, I'm.
It's
My
because of your
background is-
background.
Yeah.
your
she
background.
really
Hang on, put it in
is
front of me.
invisible. She doesn't need an invisible woman
I
hat.
am invisible. And then when people say, "What's a half snowflake?" I can show you. There's a half snowflake.
Yeah.
It's a half snowflake.
Side-by-side comparison.
Yep. There you go.
There we go. Beautiful.
So I've finished, but I've started the border on one. So that one's
Okay.
ready to go. This one doesn't have an edge yet, so that's where I'm up to.
And
I don't think
so just explain for people why they're the same colour but a different pattern.
Because my niece had two babies, but they're
They're
fraternal
twins.
twins, but they're non-identical, so they get a blanket each. But it's a bit too hot just yet.
Mm. Mm.
And they're so tiny.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How big were
yeah.
they when they were
Oh,
born?
I don't
Or how
know.
big are they? You don't know.
No, I don't know. They're just little. I've got another niece who had another one a week later, and he's twice the size.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So yeah.
What yarn are you using, or have you used for that?
These ones just Spot Saver from Spotlight.
Oh yeah,
That's nice, that yarn.
Yeah.
It's easy to work up.
yeah.
And Spotlight is
I
your.
still don't know what it is. It'll be a rebranded something.
I
Yeah,
think
It'll
it's
be
Red
something
Heart.
out of it.
I think
Yeah.
it's a Red Heart Super Saver.
Really? I didn't think Red Heart felt that nice.
Oh,
Well, this
maybe
is
not
Red
then.
Heart, and
No.
it's not the same.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it's It looks too
Ah,
thin to be
okay.
Red Heart, actually.
Oh, 4 Lancel Street Bendigo. Hang on a minute.
You're quick.
And then I just happened to put in one of my whip bags, and
Wonderful.
and this
Ooh,
is the
what's
same
that?
yarn worked up. That's that really humongous travelling scarf. I can't even remember what we called that one.
Oh.
You know when it changes texture stitches all the time, but just keeps
Destination
growing and
texture.
growing. Yes, destination texture. That's the one. I should know because I
What did you
named
call
it.
it? Travelling
You
what?
did name
My
it.
travelling scarf.
I thought you were going to go, that's just a travelling pants of this. That's really lovely, that colour. Show them the colour properly. It's beautiful.
Oh, I held it up. So.
Yeah, no, just give them a chance. It's a bit hard to see.
It's really pretty.
So is that a Bendigo one?
Well, this is branded Peyton one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So probably yes.
Yeah. I actually don't think that mine of this was made in Australia, though. I thought it was an overseas.
No, look, Bendigo.
Yeah, I just always assumed. No, see, made in India.
Oh, Bulldog.
So it's just they've labelled it. They've licensed it to Bendigo Woolen Mills, but
Here
it's
I was
actually
thinking
made
it was
in India.
Oh,
Is yours made in India?
yes.
Well, because yours is much more recent than mine, so I've had mine for a while.
Not that, you know. Hang on a minute.
You got ripped off.
So let's see. We have somebody named Tracy is here from Victoria, Australia, and
Just down the road.
Yeah,
Whereabouts in Victoria?
we'll have to wait 7 or 8 seconds because there's a delay. And she's asking where I'm from, and I'm actually from Pennsylvania, but I live in New York now.
Oh, Tracy's from Victoria. Did you get the answer to that?
Yes.
Victoria, but I don't know where yet.
Bev says
yeah.
to take your yarn back.
No.
Take your yarn back where?
To
India.
Actually, I might return it to India and then go over to Turkey and get some yarn.
There's not very much yarn goes out the door. It all comes in
I was
the
gonna
door.
say, it's a one-way door.
Peter had like a visceral reaction to that. Like, no, you're not taking the yarn. What? No.
What?
Where?
As long as it's a swap, as long as I'm getting something nicer in return, maybe.
Oh dear. Wodonga. Is the
That's still in New South Wales.
yeah, I was just wondering.
It's on the
you know
border.
there's a no, that's Wangaratta. Wangaratta's got a knitting mills, and you can go and buy a bale. Have you seen those?
Yeah,
You
you got to
buy
pick up my trailer.
Yes, you've got to get couriered like on a ute.
What, like roving or something?
No,
I
it's
don't know,
about
but
it's about 5 foot
it's
cube.
yeah, it's like
But has
big
it
as
been spun into
Yeah,
something
it's just,
usable?
No, it's
You
just
sure?
all there. It's just a big yarn bath.
and so
Right.
you got to undo it and pick it, but it's like really cheap. It's like $20.
Yeah, it's 15
Maybe we
bucks
should-
for.
We'll do a road trip.
Have you got a spinning wheel?
No,
well,
it's
What are you going to
it's
do
just-
with it?
it's like the mill
like
ends,
yarn. It's like the ends.
Oh, so it is made.
Yeah,
It
it's
like,
like-
has been spun.
It's like
but it's a
400
yarn bath.
kilos of yarn bath.
Mill ends.
Yeah,
Yeah, a yarn bath.
do a
It's
road
good
trip.
to
We'll
know.
do it live.
Dennis
I'll
is
see if I can
trying to
find the
tell
phone.
y'all it's yarn barf, and you're not listening.
Yeah, you're not listening. They don't listen to me.
I was off on another tangent. I'm already thinking like road
Yeah,
trip.
but yarn bath is what happened with your yarn the other
Yes.
day when your vacuum cleaner sucked it up.
No, the vacuum. Well, yeah. So I was a little bit confused with the timing of when Peter was coming over for the live.
There was
And then
slight
when
confusion.
I realised that she was coming overnight, you should have seen me. I was like one of those crazy women running up and down, cleaning, mopping floors and vacuuming and stuff. And in my haste, I vacuumed over the end of a ball of red heart, and it sucked up the bloody. So that was the end of it. But it went so far into the vacuum cleaner, I couldn't get it out.
Oh, yeah, that could
So I had
mess
to
up your
cut the
vacuum
yarn
cleaner.
out.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fine. I cut it out, it was fine. But then I'm like, really? I don't have that much time. But anyway, it's fine.
If you'd been to my place, you would know that there was no need to do any tidying up at all.
There was.
I just sent you the link for somebody who posted a photo of the yarn bale.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Yarn bale. Okay.
It's
I don't think you
Oh, there
can
you go. See?
post photos in the comments of the live video while it's going.
oh, can I? Okay,
I-
I'll post it
Yeah,
there
I'm
too.
not sure
Hang
if
on.
you can. You can try.
I'll try it. Let's have a go.
Yeah, I think we need to do a road trip to Wangaratta's Woolen Mills. Just cause.
I want to go to
And-
Bendigo.
Oh,
definitely Bendigo. That's a given.
Yeah. And we have to go again on the yarn bomb tram.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
A yarn bomb.
Hey, we could do a live from that.
we could.
That's pretty good.
When Betty comes over,
Yes.
we can definitely do a live from the yarn bombed tram
Yes.
in
I'm gonna
Bendigo.
stay for a while. I'm gonna stay.
You'll
for
just
a
live
while.
here.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
We'll
hang
just
out.
steal you.
I don't know. How long can you get a tourist visa for? 6 months?
I don't know. Definitely look into it.
We could like sponsor you. You could be our sponsor child.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you could run your business from anywhere.
See, so that's how big it is.
Yeah.
Bigger than a person.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
I
a lot of
feel.
yarn.
Well, you can put me down as your sponsor parent.
Bendigo Woolen Mills is my favorite place, it says.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Somebody says, I always thought that would be a fun, inexpensive adventure in scrap yarn. Is there just like one yarn bale and nobody will buy it, or is it what?
No.
No, they
That's-
have them all the time.
Yeah.
It's just filled with offcuts of stuff.
I don't know if you can see that, Beth.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh,
Yeah. Can you imagine?
It's almost as tall as you are.
that's crazy. It's probably taller than me because I'm really short.
Yeah, I'm looking at that woman and I'm thinking she's probably about 5 foot, but I could be wrong.
That's a lot of work.
Imagine trying to untangle it.
No.
Oh, stop! I told you not to. Hang on. I don't know why I did that.
Be quiet.
Shush.
So Glynis, you wanted to talk to us about
Oh,
using stitch markers for a
I
long
know,
chain.
but I know. I was going to do it and I didn't.
But you don't have a chain to work on to show us, is that?
Yeah. Well, so I do. There's my
You
chain.
could just do a swatch size.
Yeah, go on. Off you go.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, just like that. Hang on, I'll get my first stitch marker out then. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count now. And don't count along with me. That's really annoying.
25.
17.
1.
1, 2,
I
skip a
thought
few,
32.
99, 100.
Wow.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9.
Oh,
Jenny, I got your number.
no. You wouldn't want me right now, but
See, I couldn't even count to 10. I just recounted it. It was only 9.
We'll be good this time.
There we go.
We
Yeah,
won't say
sure.
any numbers.
I believe you not. So yeah. You watch, it probably won't work now that I've said that this is how I do it.
I'm sure it will.
we believe in you.
Yeah, maybe.
'Cause
Hey,
who
Glenn,
wants to
what's the
count?
story behind your name?
Who wants to count a chain of 400 or however many? Because these chains are getting pretty long.
Yeah.
We're doing the pocket shawl sideways, and some other chains.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's why it's good for the sideways ones, because you really
Yeah.
don't need to count, because you just got to count to 17.
Yeah.
So
You gals are
If I can
crazy
count.
cool, someone said.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
that's nice that we're crazy.
we're crazy. Don't know about the cool bit.
I'm certified, so that's okay. Or is it certifiable?
Someone says they track their chain counts in a spreadsheet, and that's what Glynis has a spreadsheet for us too, of
Yep.
chains and how to put your stitch marker along the chain. so you don't have to count. You can just go along and chain and just count to 17 and put your stitch marker in every 17. And then what? The stitch marker is at the peak, right? Stitch marker
Yeah.
marker ends up at the peak of
Is it
the blanket.
Yep.
The point.
But you can put one at the you can put one at the bottom as well, because that's just going to be at the 9th stitch between the two.
Okay.
Depends how many stitch markers you've got.
Hello to the gorgeous Barb. Barb's in the house.
Oh, hey, Barb.
We need to go and visit Barb. You know that really nice yarn that I showed you that I like to just look at?
Yes.
That's near Barb's house.
Right. What's the most expensive yarn anybody's ever bought?
Ooh.
Oh, I bought this.
Will I go and get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought this hank of yarn. Is it in here? Yes. And it was braided. It was a braid. And it had 2 of these
Mm-hmm.
in it. And 1 of these.
It looks like mohair or something, isn't it?
Yeah. It's called Kindred Spirits. It's from the Alpaca Yarn Company. It's
Right.
these 2 are called Halo, and it's 78% Surrey alpaca and 22% nylon. And then this one is called Margarita, and it is 50% baby alpaca and 50% tencel.
Oh, wow. That would be amazing.
And it was
The drape on that would be
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I saw it worked up in a project, which is why I bought it, but then I haven't done anything with it yet. It was in a knitting project, and it was lace, and then they would put a row of the angel hair
Tencel.
in between, and it was really pretty. And it was $57.50.
Oh, well, that's probably about the same price as that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a lot less
Yeah.
weight and yardage. So, this is Jenny's here,
This
which
is
it's.
Barb was with me when I bought this,
This is.
and then I subsequently bought more.
This is unbelievable. I cannot believe that this is merino. It's 100% merino. It is so
Wow.
soft.
It's like
I've never felt wool that feels like this.
it's from New Zealand. It's called white gum, and there's lots of beautiful
Ooh.
colours you can get. So this is a variegated sort of greens and blues. It's called silver tussock, but I don't know whether the colour's going to show very well. So I've got that, and then
But
I've
look
got
at this: certified, sustainable,
Yes.
and traceable.
Yes.
I
Oh,
know
wow.
what bloody sheep that came off.
I don't know, but that's
I
like
wonder it costs $30 a ball.
it's like I actually lied. It's
Wow.
like 31. So it's like a green, a very soft, like a leaf green, but it's
Very
the
nice.
most.
Like a sage.
It's just so yes. I have that in the cupboard when I go up the stairs,
just to touch.
and then I take it out every so often, and I just kind
Yeah.
of do that.
I think about the
Aren't the
yarn
wool
all
shops
the time.
in? Have you been to the New Zealand wool shops though? They're amazing.
No, I haven't been to New Zealand, but I would go to that place. I tell you.
yeah, I've got some really
I'd
nice
take- I'd
possum yarn
I
from
take
New
this
Zealand.
ball of wool and go. I want to find out which sheep.
Which sheep was it?
This one
Well,
came
that was
from.
Barry. That was Barry. There he is. And this one was from Flo.
From Florence. Nice. It's I can't tell you how beautiful it is.
It looks
But they actually
lovely.
have some lovely colours. They have
Would
a
you
nice
ever-
mustard colour.
Would you ever make anything from it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do probably a Metro North or some kind of scarf, something like that.
Something that drapes really lovely.
Yeah.
It's a babe. It's like a fingering weight.
Yeah.
It's-
It comes in
it's
8-ply,
fine.
but I've bought the 4-ply, so I think that will be nice. But yeah, that's not getting given away to anybody. Oh, that's nice. Oh, maybe I'll do
Yeah.
that then.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, though. That's why I'm just sitting here silently.
One of those Hawaiian names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually Googled what if there was a Hawaiian name for knitting, but there's one for weaving.
Right?
So maybe that.
Barb's laughing at me. Don't worry. she
Something
doesn't
with that in it.
I don't usually have such a difficult time naming things, do I? Well, except that everything
No.
else I make is like the 6-day this or the 6-day that.
The
I'm
metro
usually
was
just,
because
you
you're
know,
on the
like,
train when
That's
you were
it.
doing that to
brand.
someone.
Yeah, the roommate's hat, like all those things had stories behind them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
or
right.
like, something to kind of attach it to, but this really
Here's
doesn't.
here's a swirly.
Oh, there we go.
So I've got a massive pom pom.
That looks
Put that on your doggy.
nice. Put it on.
That's pretty. That's nice.
Very cute.
Is that landscapes or are that alternative
This
landscapes?
is I think this was a Lincraft.
Yeah. So
Some sort of
yeah.
one of their European
Yeah,
collections,
okay.
something that they don't have anymore.
Yeah.
And here's some metros.
Oh wow, you've
Did
got
you bring everything to
She's
Jen's
got
Yeah,
house?
I've got something of everything
She
that
goes
I've.
for one
She's
night
head to
and
toe
she
Betty.
brings like one of those hay bales full of stuff. And
Another
then
metro.
the pillow and the stuff that she's going to need.
This is the blanket for my granddaughter.
That
Baby
is
granddaughter.
so pretty.
That's
That
really-
is
it's
so
really sweet.
pretty.
And this is my weird Never Not Twisted because it's made in a really delicious silk yarn, which is not usually what we make Never Not Twisted is normally in like a super bulky, and this is not super bulky. But this is like that. What's that yarn that
It's very
Crochet
pretty,
at Clock Girl? What's her yarn?
Nurturing fibers.
Nurturing fibers. This
Right.
smells like
Oh,
this
that's
smells
right, 'cause
like
it's got the
nurturing
silk
fibers.
things. Yep.
Yeah, it's like infused with incense or something. What else have I got? Oh, here's Invisible Woman. That's my favourite Invisible Woman. That one.
That's nice.
This is like
And
show and tell.
This is another Invisible Woman. I like Invisible Woman as a headband, so I've got lots of
Yeah, you
those.
made a lot of them like
Sales.
headbands.
You're like a Betty sales. We need a
Yeah.
like a
Well,
Betty
I
bumper
pretty
sticker.
much test everything of.
You've
Can we-
tested
we
everything I've designed since you've been part.
Yeah.
Oh, I
the
love
group.
that colourway.
And this is
Yeah.
This is
love
double
that.
stranded.
Look at that. That is
double
so
stranded.
stranded.
That's
Oh my
custard
gosh.
something, blueberry custard.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And I double stranded that. So
Oh
That would've killed me.
wow, what a good idea. I forgot about that one. I mean, I remember when you
Yeah.
made it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Details.
I did this. This was what a challenge blanket.
Nice.
Yeah, the little trefoils on the
Look at that.
peaks.
That's so
I love
cute.
that. I love that.
I might steal that.
I do those all the time.
when you
To do
die,
a
can you leave
tutorial
that?
to do a little tutorial about how to do those so
I
people
think
can
that's
add those
everything
to
I
their
bought. I
blankets.
think that's everything.
Yeah, you need to do a tutorial now.
Yeah,
She's
the,
making more work for
The
you.
pillowcase is empty now.
Oh, it's a pillowcase.
Yeah, that's what I had everything in. It's actually cool enough that we can
Yes.
wear a hat
Yes.
today. It's
Yes.
Oh,
not
is it?
warm in Melbourne. It's
It's
the middle
hot
of
here.
summer and it's like 20 degrees, which
It's
I don't know.
that.
What is
I
that?
don't know.
We can convert
Hey
that for
Siri,
people.
how what is my phone's actually
20
not
degrees
in here.
Celsius Fahrenheit. Yeah. Converter. Temperature. So 68.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's
Yeah, but it's summer.
Yeah, but it's the middle of summer, so, you know.
Yeah.
We had 106 the other day.
That's
So-
crazy. That's even too hot for me,
Yeah.
and I like hot weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It
like
was too hot.
31 degrees at 6:30 when I got up, and I'm
It
like,
was-
this is
It
ridiculous.
was ridiculous. It was 100. It was 100 by like 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
And then we're back in pajamas and quilts on the bed.
So how far, I know that PETA, you had a sleepover at Jenny's last night, but how far away are you all from each other?
So my drive over was about an hour,
Okay.
and it's I'll give it to you. I'll do a conversion for you. It's 60 kilometers,
Okay.
and that is length.
So it's from one side of Melbourne to the other side of Melbourne.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Melbourne's on a bay, so I have to drive around the bay.
Oh, okay.
So it's about 40 miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you see
So
any
not too
kangaroos
far.
on your way over? On your drive?
No, it's a city. Melbourne is a city. There are no kangaroos in the street.
Oh, okay.
Just see the kangaroos.
I knew y'all would like that question.
Although Veronica, she gets kangaroos right out the front of her place.
yes,
so it depends where you
some
live.
of you,
Yeah.
some of you have posted that you have kangaroos and
Yes.
That's-
other critters in your.
I had
City slickers.
a pet kangaroo growing up, but I lived out in the
What?
country.
I didn't know you
Yeah,
could have.
her
them
name
as
was
pets.
Josie. Well, they're
Oh,
usually because their mother has died, and so then
Oh, did you kind of foster it?
yeah, so you foster the animal. But I mean, this was back in the 70s, so there was no fostering
There
programs
was
back
no
then.
environmental.
No, there was no
groups and-
environmental concerns or anything. So yeah, we she used to sleep on the veranda. She had a massive box that was filled with blankets and things, and she used to have a jumper, a sweater, you would say.
Yeah.
In America we call that a jumper here. She had a sweater, and Mum would go out when it was bedtime and hold the sweater, and Josie would
Jump in
curl
it.
up
Yeah.
inside the
Yeah.
sweater, and
Yeah.
like a pouch. Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
And the cats all slept with her.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that
So we had
sounds
lots of
so
farm
cool.
cats and things, yes. So the cats and the kangaroo all
Wow.
slept together.
Like my little one slept with me.
Yes. Yes, I had a cat sleep with me last night.
I had to block Mackenzie upstairs because I thought that'll be it, because he'll be.
I would have never got any
Because
sleep.
the mattress is on the floor, he just thought, oh, fantastic, this is like the best dog bed ever. So I'm like, no. So he was whinging for a while. He wouldn't go to sleep for a while, but anyway. He's all right.
Now he's sleeping.
He's
Probably
sleeping.
because he didn't get any sleep
He's
last
sleeping
night.
at our feet. Yeah, that's right. It's like midnight, after midnight.
Yeah.
Binge watching that show. God, that's funny.
It was a great show. So for any of the Aussies out there, if you've got Stan, highly recommend the new Australian drama.
Yes.
Drama.
Yeah. It's not really comedy.
It was quirky and
Yeah.
fun. On the ABC, they described it as a dramedy, which is like a
Yeah.
drama with comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really a drama. Called
Sounded a
Bump.
little bit like a soap opera the way you were describing the storyline. What we would call a soap opera.
Yeah, no. I mean, it was only
Yeah.
10. It was 10 episodes, so it's a season.
Okay.
And it's about a young girl who is very bright at school and wants to go and work at the UN and discovers that she's pregnant. And then just how she navigates still being able to keep up with her education and have the baby. And she was going to adopt it, and then she fell in love with it, so she kept it. And there was who was the father? It was some guy she had a one-night stand with, and she already had another boyfriend, so she had to explain to him they hadn't had sex yet. So, so it definitely wasn't his because they hadn't had sex.
And
So
then he cracks it and goes and shacks up with some
with
fella.
like a transgender
Yes.
guy,
Yes.
girl, you
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
A guy who liked to
Yeah.
dress as a girl.
Anyway, it's very, very funny.
Yeah, it was really good.
But now you've watched it all, there's none left to watch,
Yeah, but
No.
it's been renewed for another season, so
which is
there will
good.
be more to come. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was certainly good.
And at the end of the season, it was left on a bit of a cliffhanger, so you can kind of tell what might happen next
Yes.
season.
Plot twists.
There might be another baby, but not for her.
No. Not for her.
Well, maybe.
Have to watch the next season.
We
now.
will.
Wow.
What's everybody else saying? I don't have any comments.
They're just listening, I think, because people are saying
What, to
that
our crap?
Listening
you're
to our
funny.
babble.
Shauna says you guys are so funny. Jackie said that she's happy with 25 to 27. I think she means the temperature.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, that's nice. Well,
25 to
as long as it's
27
not humid.
donuts.
Yeah.
I'll have a look what it is here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yarn bales.
Or 27 days of donuts of no
Yes,
coronavirus
yes.
is good too.
No, you're not allowed to talk about that. We're not
No,
talking about that.
No.
we'll make
just
them jealous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Don't say the C word.
That's it.
Yeah, so we are able to come and visit with one another
Yes,
in our
that's it.
homes.
Oh, that's right.
So-
We don't even have to wear masks
No,
anymore.
no
Yeah.
masks.
No.
We did have to wear masks inside for a while there.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
Do we still have to wear them at the supermarket though?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And on public transport.
Right, good.
I could have got my Betty McKnit mask.
Have you got a Betty McKnit mask?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh,
It's over
Oh,
on my
go
work
and-
thing.
go and find it.
Oh,
I want to
jeez.
see it.
You don't have one?
No.
Who else wants a Betty McKnit mask that doesn't? I don't remember what I sent to whom.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
I haven't got one.
All right. Everybody in all the
It's-
mods, just post in the mod group that you want if you want a Betty McKnit mask. They're on Zazzle. They're on the Zazzle store.
Right.
It says that it's 24.9 here in Sydney, but it feels like 30.1 degrees Celsius.
Oh my
That's why
goodness,
it's.
that'll be the
that's why-
humidity.
I know, and that's why I
Ugh.
can't. I've given up on
Ugh,
trying to do
That'll
that.
be horrendous. Turn up the AC and hunker
I
down.
don't have any.
Oh no! How can you not have AC?
I just go to work.
Oh. As long as work's got air conditioning, which yours would.
It does.
Yeah.
There are several Betty McKnit masks actually. They're like they have
there it is.
they have the 6-day kid blanket, the star blankets, I think, the spring mixers printed on them.
Right.
I've been making some.
Oh,
Masks.
Yeah.
6-day kid blanket mask.
No, I haven't made a 6-day kid blanket one, but I could.
I think it would be a bit holey. You would need to line it definitely with a couple of layers of cotton. Because it
Why
wouldn't
not?
protect you from coronavirus
There you go.
with the granny rose.
My head's too big, but you get the gist.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the mixer. They have the mixer,
That's the,
and I think there's a boom
the
blanket
one.
one too.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you want me to show you these, but
What is that?
Oh.
For those of you that are not in Victoria,
You won't know who this
there's
is.
a bit of a groundswell with our chief health officer. He's a
Okay.
bit of a
He's a middle-aged, sexy
yeah.
man.
He's
Oh,
a bit
he's
of a silver
sexy.
fox.
Okay.
He's a hottie.
He's
Yeah,
a silver fox.
so-
Okay.
So there's
Yeah.
like, fan groups and stuff. Anyway, so there was at one point a bunch of stickers that you could buy. So
Does that one say the same as
this
this?
one says Brett wants me, but then the bottom bit is at home.
Brett wants me at home. This one says, Brett says you can be naked as long as you wear a mask.
That was actually one of his press conferences that someone asked
Did
him.
he actually say that?
Yeah, one of They were talking about, do you have, because some of the reporters here are a bit silly. Anyway, so they were saying, do you have to wear a mask when you're, walking on your own? And he'd go, no, but you need to have it with you because if someone's there, then you have to put it on. And then they were like, so do you have to wear your mask when you're at the beach? And he's like, well, yes, depending on how many people are there. And do you have to wear a mask if you're naked on the beach? And he's like, well, no. Or yes, but you have to wear a mask. And so then that's just the standard, wash your hands kind of stuff. So this is all, tongue in cheek and very funny
and all Brett related.
Oh, and your mug.
I haven't seen
my mug.
I haven't seen the Brett ones.
What? Haven't you?
No. What happened to the Nick Coates?
No, you know what's wrong? No, there was a groundswell with him, and then my work colleague explained to me why he wasn't sexy. He's got crooked teeth.
Yeah, he does.
So once someone points that out to you, that's it.
You can never see anything.
You can never unsee it.
Do you actually really need somebody to point it out to you? I mean.
Well, yeah, I did. I thought he was
okay.
And that's so I used to watch him at 3 o'clock every day. Yeah.
But he hasn't been
on.
Yeah,
but if you're not seeing them in person and it's just over a video link, you're not going to look at those sort of details.
I just like the square jaw and all. He's a bit kind of Ron,
I think he's hot.
What happened? But what happened to him? I haven't seen him for months.
Yeah, he's still around.
Well, I think he's got a young family, and then you've got the other one that's taken over. What's his name? The little skinny one.
Yeah.
The one with all the facts and figures.
Yeah.
Male? What do you mean? They're no Alan Cheng, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Alan Cheng is one of the deputy health chief officers, but he's obviously a very, very clever epidemiologist. And so
smart.
Very, very,
very, very book smart.
Very, very smart. But when he was doing some of the press conferences, when they would ask him stuff that required him to dumb down the answer so that he could explain something right, he kind of struggled. But when they asked him about, chains of transmission and community stuff, he would just go off. There would be no ums, no ahs, and it was like a light switch turned on, and he was fantastic. So, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, he's quite good.
Maybe where people were looking and not listening to the message, that's why they got rid of the good-looking ones.
I don't know. Freddie's
I think we've got the best one.
Freddie's still there. Freddie's still there.
We've still got those.
Somebody on Facebook is saying they still think he's hot.
Yeah, he definitely is.
I've got the
you've got a calendar as well.
So there was.
You haven't got the blanket, have you, on your bed?
No, it's in my car.
Or the throw pillow?
No, it's in my Redbubble car.
You have a blanket with the guys. What is this blanket?
Yeah.
Talk to me about this.
Well, it's literally.
You really
it's
like
literally
him.
this picture.
It's that print.
Yeah, on a blanket.
On anything you like.
Like a fleece blanket. Or
so you can have it on a canvas. You can have it on a magnet. You can have it on a throw pillow.
Okay.
You can
exactly the same as yours.
It's like
Zazzle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But there was in one of the fan groups. They created.
Are you in a fan group for him?
Several. I'm allowed to.
You are allowed to.
I'm a single woman.
You are.
Yeah. So the one of the women that created that group, I think she must.
It wasn't you.
No.
Shocked. We are shocked.
No. I'm an avid stalker. The lady that kind of manages one of the groups, I think she must either know him or works with him, or there's some kind of connection. Anyway, so she's created a calendar, but then essentially everything other than what it costs to make goes to charity.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you order the calendar, if you want to donate to one of his preferred charities, then you can
nominate.
So you can either add, I don't know, I think it's $25 or something like that, to the
they suggest,
the international doctors, the
Doctors
Without
Borders,
Without
Borders, yeah.
Yep. Or the Smith family, which is a family sort of charity here. And she posted his thank you email the other day.
Oh, nice.
They raised like, $8,500 for the Smiths family and about $9 for the
Wow.
That's not good.
And he was just like, but he was very humble. He's like, I still find it hilarious that anyone would buy anything with my face on it. But he said, I thank you for your hard work and all that sort of stuff. But
and the thing about him is he's very personable, so he's great to have in that role of telling people everything.
Yes.
Because everybody goes, oh, he's a really nice guy. I believe him. Yeah, I trust him. Whatever he says, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yes, sold to that lady right there.
But at least he can explain it to the point. Like, he can be quite technical in his explanations, but he can bring it to a level where you kind of go, oh yeah, that makes sense.
He can have a joke about it.
That makes sense, and we're not very happy about going into lockdown or quarantine or whatever it might be. But okay, if you can explain to us why,
I'll do it for you, Brett.
We'll do it for you, Freddie.
Come on, it's Freddie. So it's so funny. I've been training this new young lass at work, and she's come over from my employer's social work section. So she's a social worker by trade. Anyway, so she comes over, and she's got one of those Brett mugs, and I'm like, are you a fan?
Another Freddie fan.
And she's like, well, no, not really. She goes, I just got that as a going away gift. And so at the time when I first met her and stuff, we were all, when you're in the office, you've got to wear a mask and all that. So I started kissing her mug with the mask on. And she's like, you're obsessed. So
yeah.
So then I had to own. So yeah.
So
As you
funny.
do. Anyway, we digress.
And we weren't going to talk about Corona
I know.
at all. We
Well,
just
we-
spent half an hour
Well, no,
talking about our chief health officer.
Yeah. He does other stuff, I'm sure.
Maybe we could market him to the rest of the world.
Oh, wouldn't be hard.
Would not be hard.
Would not be hard.
Once you
Everybody would
convince-
buy it.
Once you convince all the mums, that's it. You got the rest.
That's his fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His poor wife, she must think it's hilarious. Or he thinks it's hilarious. That's so funny because one of the fellas that I used to work with at the football club that I used to take photos with, his wife works at Bunnings, so one of our sort of warehouse kind of
like
hardware stores or something
a
like
big,
that.
what do they call those in, like Home Depot?
Bit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his wife works there, and apparently it's near where he lives. And so I get these Brett alerts. But it's like after the fact. It's like,
Oh,
He has been at Bunnings.
I know, my wife saw Brett today. I'm like, and you're telling me now? Like, not very helpful.
No, we need that alert when he's sitting down to have a coffee.
That's it. He's just walked in. Right, I'll be there in 10.
I need some fertiliser.
I need some fertilizer. I need some masks. Yeah. No, it's all good. It's funny.
It's hilarious. You guys are so funny telling the story too.
Meanwhile, we're all going nuts over an old man in mittens. Indeed.
Mittens,
I've got every pattern of that
love
I
him.
can think of. I'm going to do the mittens. I'm going to do the doll. I think it's fantastic. It's funny.
I think it's very sweet, and
Yeah.
I think it has. There's like a, I don't know, like a.
And it's even better because he's kind of embraced it as well,
But
and
there's a
he's
story behind
promoting
it
the
too.
lady and her
Yes.
products, but she doesn't want
No,
customers
she's
because
a teacher.
she just does it in her spare time.
But I mean, it's from recycled. What is
Yeah,
it, from
they just-
recycled blankets or something?
They just cut up old jumpers.
Yes.
She cuts up
Oh,
old
that's
jumpers and then seams in a mitten,
It's
basically.
fantastic.
Sews it up.
But apparently, so many people have been asking her to make her some. She's like, "This is not my full-time job.
No.
I'm a teacher." It's like, thanks very much, but
Yeah. No,
No.
they'll probably get made in China or something.
Oh.
yeah.
How many times have you all been asked to make the mittens or make the doll by somebody?
Never.
Not
No.
yet. It's funny because there's not. There would be certain people, certainly in my workplace, that would go, "I would love that," because they follow. They're not political beasts, but they follow it. So I think that there would be some people in the workplace that would probably think that would be good. One lady in particular, I think. But,
It's It's sort of the wrong time of year for us as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it.
true.
We're in our thongs and shorts.
I can hear a
and
crow at your
most
place.
people only have a very passing interest in US politics.
Yeah.
So, and I know that it's very much transgressed out of the politics and into the meme world, but you still got to know who he is,
Yes,
right?
that's right.
And like half of Australia wouldn't know who he is.
I feel
No.
like by the end of next week, everybody's going to be over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice while it lasted.
Yeah, and I mean, I commend the people that had like patterns and stuff like ready to go the next morning.
I can't believe how quickly she had that pattern out.
That was
and then she had to
crazy.
apologise that I put it out so quickly I hadn't tested it and there were some mistakes in it. But like we understand, like you had that like ready to go almost within hours. Like,
Did you see
Yeah.
the one that someone made the doll of and he auctioned it off for charity?
it made so much
It
money.
was like 20 grand.
20 grand.
Yeah. Sylvia says, hello, hello, God bless you and all. I'm going to try and make this blanket with you guys. I'm going to start with the first video. There's tons of videos to help you.
Yay.
Yes.
Chain 37 and swatch. Chain 37 and swatch.
And join the
And
Facebook
stitch markers.
group. If you're
Yeah,
not in
use
the,
stitch markers.
if you're not in the Facebook group, join the Facebook group, and these lovely ladies here are the moderators, and they will help you. Some of the moderators.
I thought you were going to say some of them are lovely.
Some of them are moderators, some of them are lovely, some of them will help you.
I apologise.
I think we've covered all the bases there.
That's it. Some of them. Oh, goodness. We're like tradies, if you don't find a good fit, then we just pass.
There'll be another one.
We just pass along until
somebody will adopt you.
Yeah.
Different personalities.
Yeah. It's so funny. Not funny. It's not funny, but there was a woman that, remember how we did the mentor stuff for a while? Like there was a lot of
when
mentor.
there was actually a mentor program within Facebook.
Yeah, so there was one woman that I was mentoring, and she was really good. She didn't really need mentoring, but we would just kind of chat about the blanket. And
some people just need a little boost of confidence.
Yeah,
they've all got it. The skills are
But
there. These aren't difficult stitches.
No, I know.
We're doing single crochets and double crochets.
But it was lovely.
And counting.
She still messages me, if it's the boys' birthdays, because she's friendly.
That's sweet.
And it's like, if it's the boys' birthday, she'll wish them happy birthday. It's so sweet.
It is.
So nice.
Well, we've probably all got somebody like that in our lives.
I know she's in Ireland.
I certainly do. Always checking up on me and my family, and I really, really appreciate it.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, I have more than one person in the group, but one particular person comes to mind every time I went to Georgia for another procedure. She PayPal'd me some money every single time.
Wow.
Yeah. People just checking in all the time, It's a nice community that we have.
Yeah.
What's that whistling noise?
We were talking about before we started, I used to follow a Australian tennis player who was world #1 for a short while.
Now, she says follow. I say stalk.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was a little bit of stalking going on.
Little bit.
Well, I didn't go overseas to watch him play tennis. I did travel over to Perth, though, so
hello.
It's quite a commitment.
That is a commitment.
Brisbane, Perth, Sydney, always Melbourne. We would always go to the tennis and watch him in Melbourne.
That would be so
I saw
hot.
him play when he should have won the Australian Open, and he played Agassi in the semi-final, and he cramped up in the 5th set and lost.
Why didn't you go and massage it out?
We would have, like, seriously, we were there in his stand. We were right behind the players' box for that. His family got us tickets. It was bananas, and we were so excited, and we thought he was going to win, and then he would have been in the final, and he would have beat the guy in the final. But, yeah, Agassi beat him because he...
See, that's it.
Yeah.
Nimble fingers.
So, yeah, we used
That
to
would
do
have
all of that.
been
We used to
before
sit right there, and some of the courts, you're so close to them, when they come and sit down in their chairs when they've finished a set, you can touch them. They're so close to you.
And did you?
No. We cheered and held up our banners, and we used to have banners and
I
stuff.
thought you were like lifting up the top.
How old were you?
Love you.
How old? Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe
105.
in my 40s, I guess. Late 30s, early 40s, maybe. Wasn't that long ago that he was playing, was it? I don't know.
Well, how old is
I'm
he
hopeless
now?
with time.
How old is he now? He would have to be.
Who are we talking about? Oh, sorry, I missed the name.
Pat Rafter.
Pat Rafter. Oh, yeah. You would have loved it when he did his undies commercials then.
Absolutely.
That was the first thing I said. Have you got any of
Absolutely.
his undies?
We used to run a bulletin board kind of chat group before, we had anything like Facebook or anything. We used to have a web page where all of the fans would get together and chat with one another and share photos. And we would have people all over the world going to see him play in Stuttgart or wherever he might have been playing. And they would post their photos live from the tennis. So we used to live commentate his matches. So we would watch it on the telly and we would commentate them, chatting, like typing up.
I'm sure there's medication for that.
So it's almost, I guess mine was probably a bit worse than Bretty.
Yeah. Mine's a slow burn.
You haven't gone to any of his press conferences?
Oh, that would be so good. How good would that be? I could go. I'd have to. I could go with all the stickers on and the mug and stuff. Can you sign this?
Yeah, well, we used to go with all of that stuff. We'd have T-shirts and we'd get them signed. All the players would, like, come and sign your boob. And
Do you have a face mask?
I told you there was going to be boobs in there.
It was pretty bananas.
Oh,
We used to
you
party
didn't
with them after Davis Cup. They would go out to past bars and we would get invited to bars.
Do not demonetize my video.
Whoops. Boob might be okay.
Yeah. Nice.
If not, I've just said it again.
That's it. It's all right. We'll make up for the shortfall.
Chuck you a 50. We'll send you some Bendigo.
Yeah, that's it. We'll trade you. Swear words for yarn.
It's not going to
Swear
have
words
Bendigo
for yarn.
left. A huge sack of Bendigo. It's just out the door. Shipped to Betty.
Oh, shit to me. It'd be like, a swear jar, but, you don't fill it up with money.
That's a good idea.
You could.
Oh, I would be so broke. I would have no yarn.
Yeah, but
I'm
we
the
could have all the money in the
worst
jar
party
and we could buy
markers.
yarn.
Yes, that's what I mean. But if we're bad and we do it on Betty's videos, then we have to recompense.
Pay the piper.
That's it. Sorry.
You're gonna have to compensate me for the 2 cents this video will make. It won't make demonetize.
This one might go
38
viral. You never
cents.
know.
Could do.
Ladies crocheting goes viral. Talking about Pat Rafter signing your book.
And Brett Sutton. We'll have all the Brett Sutton people. When are they? Have you messaged the group yet? Because they could jump on this live.
How embarrassing. How embarrassing if that went. And then someone emailed it to him. Here you go.
Dying.
Oh, dying. Absolutely
Oh.
dying. Oh, goodness. And I have like a that 6 degrees of separation stuff.
Yeah.
I have like a 2 degree of separation from him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My high school friend married a woman that was going to medical school with him. So it's like 2. It's like a stone's throw.
It is. Not a Rello, but.
And
No.
Bunnings.
Friend.
And Bunnings.
Oh, yeah, Bunnings. Yeah, that's true.
We go to the same Bunnings.
So does that mean I've
When I
got
go
like,
half an hour out of my way to go to that
is
Bunnings
that
that he
like
goes to.
2 degrees squared? So that like multiplies the factor? I don't know how that works, but anyway.
I don't do math. We need Erin on that one.
We need
Yeah.
Erin. Yeah, Erin's the one that does the math for us.
Yeah. Hey, Jennifer Diglaw's here. We were just talking about, well, I was thinking about you before, when we did our road trip to Malden and visited Barb.
Mm.
Jennifer came up on a road trip with baby Mackenzie when he was a puppy and he spewed all the way up there.
Aw.
And she met my niece up in Bendigo. And she bought way too much because I enabled her.
I was in Bendigo a few weeks ago, but I couldn't go to Bendigo Woolen Mills because they were closed
Yeah.
for the holidays.
They're
Yeah.
going to open up on
Mm.
Saturdays in February, I saw on their
I was there
Facebook
on
group.
Sunday and they reopened on the Monday. So
Oh man.
very poor
there-
planning.
Is there anything that you can get from the shop that you can't get online?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. They've got
Yeah.
a back room, which is nothing
Secret.
that you see online.
Secret.
They sell all sorts of yarn that's not even Bendigo stuff.
That's
So,
like
yeah,
webs.
they sell acrylics and they sell stuff from Italy and
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
Sock yarn.
You'll always find something.
Undyed stuff
Yeah.
that you can
Yeah,
dye.
but it won't be me. I've got to send my brother next week, remember?
Yes,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
this is the problem. He won't know
Maybe-
what you
Get,
like.
get him to video call with you and
Yeah.
then show you what he's looking at.
Yeah.
If not, if he doesn't get it, then the next time I'm up, I can Skype with you and then I'll show you.
Yeah, it's a
Maybe I
big
should
it's a big
Maybe
room.
I should just do a
Big
road
room.
trip.
Yeah. We'll do a meetup.
Yeah.
We'll meet at the Shamrock
I
Hotel.
wanna come. Wait for me.
Hurry up.
We're not accepting Americans here at the
I
moment,
know.
Betty. I'm sorry.
Unless you're a tennis.
Unless you're a tennis player.
Mm. Well, as soon as we can travel
Or a
again.
movie star. There's plenty of movie stars
yes.
as well.
Yes.
I'm
What's
sorry.
his name? Thor's friend.
I'm sorry, but don't you all know who I am? I mean, I'm Betty McKnit.
I'm the crochet celebrity.
Thanks, Campbell.
Thank you.
Yeah. When I was talking with Betty before the last live, Campbell came downstairs and I explained. Oh no, was it Campbell or was it Aiden? One of the boys came down and
I thought it was Cam, maybe. Do you remember being on the live?
I can't remember which one, but anyway, it was one of the boys, and I was explaining to them that they were being live streamed across the world, and the look on Campbell's
like-
face was like, "What?
You? Really?
You?
Betty was like,
You're crocheting.
"No, I am." It was like, okay,
People actually watch that.
yeah, like you're sitting in front of the camera crocheting with another middle-aged lady, and there's lots of other middle-aged ladies
Tuning in.
Well, there's some young ladies that watch it as well.
Oh yes, there are.
True. Courtney's my
Katie's a
daughter.
baby.
Courtney's
Yeah,
my crochet
Courtney's a
daughter.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's very clever.
Oh, Barb says she's coming to Bendigo too. We'll
Right,
pick you
okay.
up on the way.
But if it's midweek, can you get time off if I go midweek, or do I have to make it a weekend?
I just have to arrange the time. That's all.
Yeah. It doesn't matter for me. Any day's fine.
She's good to go.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I just have to book time with work. That's all.
We'll do a live from the tram.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. Just hope no one else is on it.
You can
There
just
are
go
some
live.
interesting people. that
You can
like
go live.
trams.
You could go live in one of the groups if you didn't want to be, like out there publicly on your page.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
We would love that. Somebody is
Yeah,
saying
that'd be-
anytime for me.
Yeah, that's
We-
Barb.
Barb.
Barb
Can
in
we-
Malden. Barb in Malden that enabled me. Actually, I bought some of this for Barb.
But you did. You never gave. You never
No.
gave it to her. It was too
No,
nice
I
to give
did.
away.
No, it was a gift. It was a gift. But I don't know whether she made anything with it yet. She's probably like me. She's too busy squishing it and feeling how
I
beautiful it
always
is.
save my nice yarn. I never want to
Yeah.
use it. I always end up
Yeah.
saving it. My that whole
Jennifer
basket that I
bought
pulled down.
kind of mustard yarn. Oh, there you go. She still fondles it.
Yeah, I've been doing that too. You're gonna have to wash it.
So
Barb,
with
you
the,
missed. So go.
I was going to say, with the tram, do you reckon we could put some 6-day kid blanket on it and nobody'd notice?
Well, we could donate a blanket because what happens is they've got on the outside, that's all yarn bombed, right? So it's all granny squares and it's like all different sorts of things. And then there's bunting, so there's granny triangle bunting all the way over it on the outside and on the inside. And then on each of the wooden benches in the seats, there's like blankets on them.
Yeah.
So that, you know, if it's cold, you can grab one and stuff. So I'm sure you could donate. Someone was telling me. Oh, no, I was chatting with the tram driver because I was sitting there in my various yarn garments, so hat and scarf, and I was doing a 6-day actually, and we just got talking about like the origins of the tram and where it had come from, and he was actually talking about the group because it's a secret group. No one knows who's in it. And so they actually yarn bombed. Was it a submarine? Yes. There's a submarine in a country town in Victoria that got brought over, right, for some reason.
Well, there's one at Holbrook in New South Wales.
Yeah, there's one at Holbrook.
Is that it?
That's in New
Which
South
is
Wales.
just north of Albury.
Yeah, and they yarn bombed it with yellow yarn, so it's a yellow submarine.
Right.
And but no one knows who's in this group. They just kind of like stealth turn up, and
Right.
that's it.
Yeah, a guerrilla crochet group.
Yes, so I kind of want to join,
But you don't know how.
but I don't know how. Yeah.
Maybe you have to do some secret signal on the tram. And
Well, you know what?
something is revealed to you.
My brother, who I call, you know,
You have to have the right size hook on the tram.
yeah, that's it.
And when you produce the right hook and it goes in a slot, then a drawer opens
Oh,
up
yes.
and there's a card for you to
Yes.
contact
Yes.
the secret people.
Well, I need to talk to my brother because he
It's like
is
Harry
the
Potter.
unofficial. Yeah, yeah. My brother's like the unofficial mayor of Bendigo. Just ask him.
Right.
And so I'll ask him. to
Legend
find
in his
out.
own lunchbox.
No, he is. He works in the visitor centre. He's beautiful.
Lunchbox. He said.
Haven't you heard that saying?
No.
Oh, that's obviously an Aussie thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, go and
Shush
find
your
out.
map at Tassie.
That's it.
Try not to demonetize. What did I say? Stop saying non-stop.
I don't think YouTube has that one in their algorithms.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
I think we actually said that on every single live this week.
That was in a group chat. It was not in public comments.
Sorry.
Talking about the map of Tassie, did you see that touring show? What's the one on Channel 9 where they have the family goes around on holidays?
I don't watch normal TV.
I don't either.
Anyway, she pulls up her
Yeah, the
undies and it says "Come on down to Tassie" and it's got the map of Tassie on her undies.
Oh, dear.
Oh my goodness. That is such a funny
And
saying.
and that's on free to air TV.
Okay. I don't think
So
I'm really
totally
going to be demonetized, but it's fun to say.
Here's the start of a Metro North. That's your map of Tassie. She designed it.
That's
We
right.
didn't design it.
That's
she
it.
designed
She designed it. She. The cat's mother.
Everybody knows who she is.
Well, we do. This is what teenage boys don't. Like, what are you doing?
World renowned crochet
That's
designer.
Don't they know who I am? Oh my goodness. My eyes are tearing up. I can't even see. I'm like looking at my blanket so close. I'm like this. Like,
Crocheting
my
through
head's
the
on, like,
tears from
all
crying.
serious.
If you hadn't noticed, I gave up on casting on because I couldn't be bothered.
20.
It can't be
21.
done.
It
It's
was-
really
I
hard.
just see you've
can
gone
be
back to your border.
No, I just gave up and went back to the border because it was easier.
We'll
One
expect
time
a
I did
progress
it.
We
report.
were helping Glennis to count.
Not
I wasn't
very.
accounting. It was too hot and sweaty, and I went, oh, I can't be bothered.
That's because we were talking about Bretty.
Yeah, that's what the hot and sweaty was from.
That's true.
That's true. It is a bit humid here.
It is a bit humid today. We've had a lot of rain. We had a lot of rain yesterday. He's out, isn't he?
Dee says she was watching for this live all day, doesn't know how she missed the beginning. You guys are hilarious. Well, the beginning, I think we had we got bumped, we were bumped on and off a couple of times, so
Yeah.
that might be why you missed it. But
We showed